Welcome to this week's webinar. My name is Tristan Myers, Account Executive at Vendasta Technologies, and here today we are talking about the brand new sales tool. Just keep in mind the sales tool is not out yet. It's currently in beta, so we're working on a few bugs and improving it for better usability. But if you do would like a demo account, or you would like some login credentials for this, we can definitely set you up for this beta account. Just reach out to somebody here at Vendasta or reach out to myself, and we can definitely get you signed up for that. So when we jump into the first screen of the sales tool, it'll look very familiar in true Vendasta fashion, that you can insert your brand here, and you can call this whatever you want. It doesn't have to be sales tool or rep and tell. You can call it whatever you would like. Once again, you can match the colors to your company logo and your company branding. And it's very easy to create and sign up your first business. And the reason that we have the sales tool is it's used to take out to prospect clients to show them that you know information about their business, you know their strengths, you know their weaknesses, and it's to show them that you can help with those weaknesses and using our reputation intelligence tool, using our brands tool, using our concierge tool, using our presence builder tool, and using our social marketing tool to help them with their online presence and their online reputation. So to enter your first business, very simple. Simply a phone number, or you can enter the business name and their postal or zip code, and it automatically creates that business. Once the business has been created, you can jump in here to see your full list of businesses, or if you wanted to search by business, you can search a business name and it will pop up. So today we're going to demo this Howdy Honda account, and I've already clicked on this new report and it's popped into this second window. And right away, once again, we see the white label ability of this sales tool. So you can put your company logo here, you can call it whatever you want, and now you're going to start to see information about this business. So it's great to take out to a client. There's a few different ways this can be approached. Currently, it's available to be printed off and taken into hard copy into a client meeting. There's an option where you can send this link right here. You can email that link to a client. And then now we're actually working on a couple different options to send an HTML email that the client can see this full, nice report right here in an email. And the third thing we're working on is to being able to export this into PDF and send as an attachment to a client. And there's also talks about us working into this report will be actually embedded into Salesforce, and you can email the prospect client right from Salesforce this sales tool report about their business. So let's get into the actual tool today. Once you've entered the phone number or business name and postal or zip code, it pulls this, our system goes and pulls this information to verify it as the business, pulls in a few pictures, so when you're showing the prospect client about their business, they can verify that, yes, this is my business, these are the people that work for me, so it already has instant credibility. And we've given them a category. So in this case, Howdy Honda is in the auto industry. So the first kind of area we're looking at today is the visibility. And we're seeing information here about Howdy Honda, and we're comparing that to our industry standard for what we have about the auto industry, and then we're giving them a grade dependent on all these features that we'll be scrolling down here from the report. So based on our system, there should be 45 source listings for somebody in the auto industry. And those listings include Google+, Bing, Yahoo, your search engines. They include your review sites like Yelp and DealerRater and Edmunds and places like that. They also include your Yellow Pages listings, so City Search, though your major listing sources, your Yellow Page type companies, and then all the way down to your social sites. So based on those totals, we see that you should be listed on 45. The industry average is around 18, and Howdy Honda is at a 9. That's why we're giving them the grade of D right here. And we also have the functionality to add or remove these sources. So if there's sources that you feel that apply or don't apply to the auto industry or your particular client, you can go in the back end and turn these sources off. So there may only be 30 sources, which would then be giving the overall average a better score and Howdy Honda a better score. It would be 9 out of 30 sources or 25 sources. Whatever you choose would be valid for that industry. So we're just going to jump into their social media right off the hop. We have found 2 social media pages for Howdy Honda, and we're seeing that in the auto industry, 60% of the auto industry has a Facebook page. And to prove to your client that we have actually found their page, this is an example of one page we found out of the 2 pages, and here is the actual URL for that business. The second thing we're showing is that they have one Twitter profile, and that 16% of auto businesses have Twitter. And here's the example, and it's twitter.com/Howdy Honda. So it's proving once again the credibility of this report, and shows that we've actually found the information that's relating to that business. So we're going to scroll down into their actual listings now. So we're seeing that this information once again being compared from the industry average in the yellow to Howdy Honda in the royal blue. So we're seeing this information, and these are their actual listings. So we're seeing that there could be some room for improvement, sitting at 54%. And we found 2 of their listings with missing phone numbers. And we pulled in an example where they were saying in Foursquare, here is your Foursquare account, and here is some of the incorrect information. So for example, one incorrect with the address. This is the address, 4110 Santiago Street on Kazoo, and this is the listing. If we go up to the business, they're actually at 5519 East Van White Boulevard. So it proves once again the credibility and validity of this report, saying, yes, we found an incorrect address, here's an example, and here's where it's found. We've also found an incorrect website, so we found this URL, which is in fact, this Howdy Honda is their actual website address, and we're seeing that this was found on their Twitter profile. If we're moving into reviews now, once again, it's Howdy Honda in the blue, and in the yellow or orange, it is the industry average. So we're seeing that reviews on 4 different sources for Howdy Honda, and they're getting 193 total reviews versus the industry average of 63 reviews. So it's giving them a pretty good score of a B, but as in reviews, always room for improvement to get more reviews, and especially positive reviews about that business. But we also see an interesting trend that we're seeing in the last 6 months. They're definitely lacking on reviews because they've actually dropped below the industry average when they were definitely leading here. In the last 6 months, they've received just over 4 reviews per month, and the industry average is just over 5. So they can definitely boost those numbers up. Looks like out of the gate, they did some great review and soliciting of reviews, but they've definitely fallen off in months past. And we're seeing the average score. So out of this 5-star review system on a Yelp or on a Edmunds or a DealerRater, they're getting a pretty good score, almost a 4 out of 5. So that's a pretty good score. But the industry average for the auto industry is 4.3. So they definitely want to try and get some more heavier positive weighted reviews on those review sites. And now we're seeing how many review sources they have. So in total, they have 4 sites where customers can leave reviews. So that might be Google+, Yelp, could even be the Edmunds, and then DealerRater. So it would be 4 sources. But we've actually broken this down, so there's no guessing. So Google+, 95 of their reviews are coming on Google+. Yelp, they have 80. And then 2 other sources combined, they have 18 total reviews for a total of 193. So you can see in this nice graph that Google is the most predominant review source for this business, and that Yelp is a close second, and the other sources aren't bringing in that many reviews. So they definitely want to focus on Google+ and Yelp to get those positive reviews in on that business, and possibly even increase this to 5 or 6 review source places where customers can leave reviews about that business. We're going to move down into the social sites now. Just a reminder, this is Howdy Honda versus the industry average. And it looks like on their Facebook, which is the first social account we're talking about here, is this how many likes they have, so just under 1,500, and the industry average is just under 400. So definitely dominating in the number of likes they have on their page. How many posts on their page, so 473 versus the industry average, which is quite less, so they're getting a grade of A. How many people are liking per post? So they're getting 4.5 likes per post, and compared to the industry average. And how many shares per post? So it looks like they have to post 4 times in order to get 1 share of on their business. So it gives them a good scope of needing to post interesting, relevant content to increase those likes and increase the shares and interactivity on that page. And to prove to them that we found their Facebook and we found a post on there. We see Elizabeth has posted on their business, and what she said. She says she's very loyal. They've taken care of them since she's had problems after 4 months. We can view Elizabeth's profile, and we can send her a direct message or an inbox, or we can also view the actual post on that page and then reply or thank her for her loyalty on that page. Keeping with the social media profiles, we're moving on to Twitter now, and we're seeing Howdy Honda's overall score doing very well. They have 768 followers, a lot more than the industry average. How many people they're following? So quite a few versus the industry average, and it's always good to follow back your clients. It engages them, but it also shows that they can reach out to you if they have any problems on a few different fronts, and you'll get back to them on Facebook or on Twitter. And we're seeing how many tweets the business has made versus the industry average. So definitely Howdy Honda doing quite well in the social media realm. Moving into Foursquare, still in the social media arena, we're seeing how many check-ins and how many tips people have left about this business. And once again, they're definitely well ahead of the industry average. So just a reminder I wanted to point out, if a business is doing well and you don't necessarily want to highlight the things they're doing well because they probably already know that, there are functionalities in the report where you can turn off maybe the social media, or maybe they're doing great on Facebook and Twitter and not so good on Foursquare. You could turn off Facebook and Twitter in the report and only show the Foursquare, just to really pinpoint the pain points of that business or where they have room for improvement. We're going to now move down to the website, and this is once again in relation to our Presence Builder, which is a product available at Vendasta, which is the whole reason why we have giving you access to the sales tool. It is to show them about their business and then to eventually get them signed up for products to aid with that. It's not just about showing them that they're doing things wrong. It's saying we're showing what you're doing wrong, where you can improve, but we also have products here to help you increase that visibility and reputation online. So for the website, we're seeing the home page size. It's actually smaller than the industry average, and a lot of the times less is more. Simple, basic designs usually get a higher grade. Their phone number is not listed on their home page, and they can compare that to the industry average, that 90% of businesses in the auto industry have their phone number on their home page, so they're getting a not very good score there because it's not listed. And then the address is actually not listed on their home page, and 71% of auto industry have it listed on their web page. They do have their Facebook and Twitter linked on their homepage, and they can see once again the comparison to the industry average. And they can see that they know they're doing a good job with their social media, which is why they're getting these check marks here. And we're going to find out if their site is mobile friendly. Yes, it is. They're getting a nice green check mark here. And the industry, 67% have a mobile friendly site, so about a third of the businesses do not. And if you scroll down here, we actually pull in what their mobile site looks like. This looks like it would be a smartphone version, and they can see they've integrated their one-touch buttons to call, to chat, and to search some inventory for that business. So that's pretty much a wrap for the sales tool. Once again, the sales tool is still in beta. It is a tool to be taken out to prospect businesses and to really show them a snapshot of their overall business, their online reputation, how they're doing with their social media, their website, and their presence, as well as their reviews online. And it also shows that we can help. We're not just pointing out what they're doing wrong. We can say we have a solution for you. Once again, the sales tool in beta, if you're looking for an account or looking to have access to this, please email myself or please email somebody at Vendasta, and we'll definitely get back to you. Once again, I'm Tristan Myers on behalf of Vendasta and the weekly webinar. Thanks a lot, and enjoy the rest of your week.